It is said life begins at the age of 33. This is the moment when everyone starts to question themselves about three important issues. One, their purpose, their direction, and what legacy will they leave. But what if we didn't have to wait? What if we could start preparing for that moment now at our youthful age? Today we dive into the power of early action and the role education plays in shaping a purposeful life. And we highlight one organization doing just that, Scholarshop Africa. Once again, welcome to the Echoes of Change, a platform where we explore the values of education, we discuss success, and share inspiring stories. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also join our growing community. If you are coming back, I will say thank you so much for your support. Joining me here today is Bilal Muhammad, a fellow scholarship beneficiary, to talk about our shared journey, dreams, and how education is shaping our future. Bilal, it is a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much for inviting me here. It's an honor for me to be on the Echoes of Change podcast.
Bilal, what do you think when you hear the age of 33? And how are you preparing for this age?
Thank you very much for this question. The age of 33 is a very important age of everyone's life, and people face a lot of difficulties when they arrive at this age because they ask themselves questions of purpose, like you earlier said, question of direction, and the type of legacy they will leave behind. And then it's a moment where it's very difficult for you to receive any external support because you rely on only what you worked for. Personally, I am working harder towards this age, and if alive, I will continue working harder as if I am already at the age of 33.
You mentioned working harder. What exactly are you doing?
I do this by being serious with my education and extracurricular activities. I have a weekly schedule that I always respect, like for example sleeping early in order to wake up early. I always start my day with reading at least a few pages of a book, and I always remember myself that I have something to achieve, and I try to maintain my emotions, to control my passions in order to remain physically and mentally healthy in order to achieve what I want.
That's great, Bilal. So Bilal, what do you think when you hear the statement, the best youth is the one who behaves like an elderly, and the worst elderly is the one who behaves like a youth?
For me, I think the best youth is one who is working towards the age of 33 as if he is already at the age of 33, and the worst of the elderly is one who is at the age of 33 and still thinks or behave like the youth.
Yes, you are very correct. And when we say the worst elderly is the one who behaves like the youth, we do not mean the youth are not supposed to behave well. We are simply making a comparison between the youth and the elderly. Normally, the elderly are supposed to behave well for the youth to copy. But then, if they are behaving worse than some youths, then they are not serving as good examples to the youth. And again, I have another statement for you. What do you think of the statement, a minute of pleasure can cost someone's freedom?
Yes, you are right. A minute of pleasure can cost someone's freedom. Let's take for example, a youth who commits a crime because of a minute of pleasure and ends up in jail. He or she will spend part of his life or part of his youthful age in jail, and after coming out, maybe he's already after the age of 33, and he faces a lot of depression, and it's very difficult because he has no purpose, no direction, and which is a bit more complicated.
The age of 33 is a very important age for every single person. This is the moment where people start to question themselves about their lives, their future, what they are doing, what legacy will they leave, like we rightly said. And it is like a wake-up age for every single person. So we the youth, we can challenge that. We can work hard from now in order to excel rather when we reach at this age. Alright, thank you so much. We move to our second part, which is about scholarship. Scholarshop is a non-profit organization that helps students and communities achieve their goals. We can look deep into that together. Scholarshop, a name that combines scholar and the shop, is a social entrepreneurship non-profit organization founded in 2016 by 3 former Peace Corps volunteers, Mr. Buba, sulle, Dicko, Mr. Sean Gray, and Mr. Jacob Moore. The organization supports students and communities in Sub-Saharan Africa through scholarships, school supplies, and ongoing community engagement activities. Scholarshop operates in a unique Conditional Supply Transfer model, CST, which rewards students for academic improvement, community service, healthy lifestyle choices, and parental involvement. In return, they earn a virtual currency called Scholar Dollars, which they can redeem for essential school supplies and services. Scholarship Cameroon is the national branch implementing the program in Cameroon, while ScholarshopAfrica oversees the broader regional expansion. Currently active in Cameroon and Ghana, the organization was renamed Scholarship last year to reflect its expanding global reach. Mr. Buba, sulle, Dicko serves as the executive director, and Ms. Ernestine is the program coordinator for Scholarship Cameroon. And talking about Scholarship, I am a beneficiary of this organization. Facing a lot of difficulties, Scholarship came to my aid with a fully funded scholarship that covers all my expenses throughout my high school, my university, until I obtained my bachelor's degree. Bilal here, he is also a beneficiary of Scholarship, and they have been sponsoring his education since secondary school, high school, and university, right?
Yes, you are right. I've been a beneficiary of this organization since its creation
In 2016?
In 2016, and they offered me a fully funded scholarship that consists of my entire school needs and my accommodation.
That is your tuition, accommodation,
Everything.
every single thing.
Everything.
Okay, thank you, Bilal. One of the most interesting things about this organization is the Scholar Dollar. Have you ever earned a Scholar Dollar?
Yes.
How did you earn a Scholar Dollar, and how does a Scholar Dollar look?
Yes, of course. I can remember I was the second person to have ever earned a Scholar Dollar.
And how did you earn a Scholar Dollar?
Actually, we carry out community services like assisting the women, for example, in their community gardens. We clear roads, bushy areas, we fill potholes, and there are specific vouchers that we fill the number of minutes or hours we spend, and these vouchers are signed by some selected community leaders to prove that you actually did the work, and you give the vouchers to the program coordinators. I remember they have a list of supplies that we purchase from their shop. So when you have a certain amount of Scholar Dollars and you need a particular supply, you verify if it is within their supply shop. So you indicate that you want this because you have an account where you have saved the money. They will remove the money from the account and purchase the said good and give it to you.
How do you use it? How do they spend Scholar Dollars?
Yes, as I said, it's
Do
a
they
virtual
purchase
currency.
things online, or?
It's a virtual currency, but it's an equivalence to the local currency.
Oh, okay, equivalent to the franc CFA.
France CFA, the local currency.
How much Scholar Dollars make one franc CFA?
One Scholar Dollar is equivalent to France CFA, 1 franc.
So what did you purchase with your Scholar Dollars?
I remember the first thing I ever bought was a solar lamp, because I had 6,000 Scholar Dollars in my account, and I purchased a solar lamp which was 5,000 Scholar Dollars, and I was left with $1,000 in my account.
Scholar Dollars.
Oh, Scholar Dollars, Scholar Dollars.
Apart from community service and earning Scholar Dollars, what other activities were carried out by this organization that you participated in?
Yes, there were other programs, activities that were carried out by the organization. We have, for example, the elevator pitch competition, where we were shared in so many groups, and each group has to prepare a project and defend it before a jury, and the winner's project was sponsored by the organization. And also they had another program that's a community garden, where they invited a specialist to train us on how to build an orchard for the community, and we were trained in the domains to plant like fruit trees like mango, avocado, and guava.
Thank you so much, Bilal, for honoring my invitation, and I look forward to inviting you on many more episodes in the future. Thank you very much.
The pleasure is mine. It was a great experience, and I am looking forward to that invitation.
To everyone, if you want to know much more about Scholarshop and or you want to impact someone's life through Scholarshop, you can visit their website, which is scholarshop.org, or you can also follow their Facebook page, which is Scholarshop Africa. I also will continue bringing many more beneficiaries of this organization to share their own stories. To everyone who made it to the end of this video, I will say thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and also on your notification bell so that you will be notified whenever we post a new episode. And tell us in the comment section what you think about youth and also the age of 33. Stay safe. Thank you so much.